Y'all ever ran across somebody that just felt entitled, like the world owed them something, as if as if there's not 8 billion other people that's living here on the earth. They act like the world revolves around them. The world doesn't owe you anything. Nobody owes you anything. The only person that owes you something is yourself. That's why it's very important that we put ourselves first, y'all. Second to God, of course, but above any other human being on this earth, put yourself first, because nobody owes you anything. You can't be expecting shit from people. Like nothing. Yes, I understand that we have people that we look out for, and we have people that we do favors for, and that we give them all of our love. We give them all of our what's the word I'm looking for, y'all? Just give me a second. We don't give them all of our energy, because that's dead. Like I say, don't put yourself first, but we give them some of our energy. We pouring into them. Even if you're doing all that, don't expect people to be as real as you are. Don't expect people to reciprocate the same energy, because first of all, that's not pure. If you expect people to return the favor, you do things out the kindness of your heart. Do things because God told you to do it. Doesn't matter how the person react. Doesn't matter how the person respond. It doesn't matter, if that person. It doesn't matter if the person returned the favor. It doesn't matter, like I was talking to my mom the other day, and we was talking about doing things for people out the kindness of your heart, just because that's what God wants you to do, right? And she gave an example. She was like, that's just if I give a homeless person, say for instance, a homeless person come up to you, right? And they say, ma'am, sir, please look out for me. This cabinet is kind of a little wet. Let me wipe it down. What if a homeless person comes to you and they be like, ma'am, sir, I'm really hungry. Please, 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 please. Could you give me some money so I can give me something to eat, right? And the kind, loving, sweet person that you are, naturally, you'll be like, let me look out for this person. Let me get him a few dollars, even $5, $10 go a long way. That's a whole meal, And get you $5, you can get you something from a value meal. $10, that's a pretty decent meal, right? And come to find out, after you gave that money to that homeless person, come to find out, you get information that they use the money for drugs, right? Now, somebody who I say is not pure will react like, they would probably go back up to them. They would probably confront them about it, like, hey, I gave you this money. Why you want to go buy you some drugs? You told me you was going to get you something to eat. Getting angry about the situation, right? Because that homeless person did something else with the money that you gave them, right? But my mom was basically telling me, even if that person gave you, even if that homeless person didn't get any food with the money that you gave them, was for food, right? Even if they went and bought drugs, bought them some alcohol, whatever they did with it, they use it for a vice. That has nothing to do with you, because all you have to simply choose is to not give it to them again, right? Because you don't want to be wasting your money on people's problems, on people's addiction and vices. Now, that's not something that you're obligated to do. I feel like we as human beings, yes, I feel like we are obligated to look out for God's people if we have it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. Even if what I'm saying, the whole point of what I'm saying is, even if you do something for somebody, it doesn't matter what comes after that. You did your part. Everything else, let God take care of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, tip the server. Don't matter how the service was. Don't matter what kind of attitude they gave you. No matter the service. The quality of the food. It doesn't matter. Tip the server. Whatever God told you to tip that server, you tip that server because you did your part, right? But being kind-hearted and being giving is a completely different story from somebody being entitled. Now, say for instance, that homeless person came up to you and said, "Man, I'm really addicted to this drug. I really need my alcohol. I haven't had none in a few days. Like, give me $5. Give me $10. I need that. If you don't give me $5, give me $10. Something on, you know what I'm saying? Like, dot, whatever they say after that, right? Now that's a spirit of entitlement. That's a spirit of fulfill my needs or else. You know what I'm saying? Like, whoa, then that's you at that point you gotta look at that homeless person and you don't even have to respond to them. You can just carry on about your day because it's like, I'm not like I say, I'm obligated to look out for you if you in need, if you hungry. But you coming up to me talking about advice, you coming up talking to me about addiction, like, nah, this ain't that. Or I gave an example on the server, whatever restaurant you at, what if that server said something to you like, I served you your food, I made sure I brought you your food, I brought you your drinks, I asked you if everything was okay. You have to tip me. If they come with that attitude, you ain't gotta tip them shit. Like, you ain't gotta tip them nothing. Like, it's I don't want y'all to misunderstand what I'm saying. So you know how I say, okay, no, it doesn't matter the attitude, doesn't matter about the quality of the food or whatnot. You tip the server, right? But if the server comes to you with an entitled, like a demanding attitude, then no, because at the end of the day, we have to stand up for ourselves. We have to still put ourselves first. Like, no, it's if this person is not above me. The only one that's above me is God. So I'm not about to, like, nah, it just don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? Because then they gonna go to the next person and they might come across the wrong person. Somebody might bop them in their mouth or slap them across their head, like smack some sense into them because you draw the line with attitude and disrespect. You can be mad at the world all you want, but don't go and take that out on somebody else. Don't go verbally express that or physically express that to the world. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, we not nobody don't owe us anything, y'all. Like, it's as sad as that might sound, the world doesn't owe us anything. That's why it's best that you stay on top of your A game, that no matter how sleepy, no matter how tired or exhausted that you are, if you know you need to get up and you need to do something to continue to provide for yourself, to continue to provide for your family, you need to go ahead and do that. Because when you're in this spirit of, I don't feel like doing something, just always think, okay, if I was to fall off today or tomorrow, it's not a guarantee that somebody's gonna come in and save me. I like that. That reminds me of a song that I like to listen to by I think his name is Melly Mike. I forgot the name of his the artist's name, but the song is called Young Black and Rich, and in the beginning, it's real inspiring to me. Like, I really fuck with that song because he say, I'm tired of your excuses, nigga. Nobody ain't coming to save you, nigga. Like, for real though. Like, I feel that in my core because it's like, bro, at the end of the day, I have to get up and I have to put in the work to make sure that I want to live the life that I want to live. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, somebody can look out for me all they want. Somebody can give to me all they want, but you never know. That person was probably just feeling good that day. They not gonna always come and save you. that person not gonna always come and step in and be like, no, I got you. At a point, even if they keep on giving and giving to you, at a point, we only humans. We get tired of looking out for people and they not trying to change that situation. That make you feel like you being used. So yeah, like nobody ain't coming to save you, bro. It's on you. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta get up and we gotta get active, y'all. We gotta get up, we gotta get active, y'all. We have to get up and we have to get active because the world doesn't owe us anything.